The Washington Commanders have a game tomorrow in LA, Jayden Daniels' homecoming game. We're going to go over a major update from Jayden Daniels' mom. I always love when she does this. She says, some stuff on Twitter, calming us down. Jayden was not happy with reporters yesterday, talking about the knee brace and his injury, and he just really wants to get back out on the field. You can see it. We're going to go over the final injury report for this game as well, a little bit of my score prediction as well, and just kind of remind you guys what that is. And we're going to talk about a key piece that the Commanders get back and Mike Sainristil and Deebo Samuel confirmation that they will play tomorrow. Deebo Samuel is a captain, by the way. Make sure you guys smash the like button on the video. Hit that subscribe button on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Also, make sure you hit the hype button on this video as well. So we'll start with just kind of get this house cleaning out of the way. John Bates, Deebo Samuel, and Mike Sainristil will all be back. I think John Bates is an underrated piece to have back. I wanted to, put a segment specifically for him. His ability to block, he's like an extra offensive lineman out there. Getting John Bates back is absolutely huge. I'm so glad John Bates is back. So I did want to mention that. And then, Deebo Samuel, Mike Sainristil. We need Mike Sainristil to play. I understand he hasn't been great so far, but we need all the corners we can get. Deebo Samuel, if he didn't play, who would Jayden Daniels be throwing to? He'd be throwing to me. Right? We needed Deebo to play. Sure enough, he is. So those guys are all in. Jayden Daniels' mom actually came out with a tweet last night. She said, guys, relax. And then she said, he's fine. So all the talk about the knee brace, everything. Jayden Daniels' mom says Jayden Daniels is fine. Jayden said he doesn't prefer the knee brace, but he said, I'll do whatever it takes to play, which again is a very, very, good answer, right? Because he's a dog. He just wants to be on the field, right? So I believe Jayden's going to look like himself. Cliff Kingsbury, in fact, said that they would not put Jayden Daniels out there if he didn't look like himself. That's why he sat last week. So they're doing this just because they feel like Jayden is 100%. So you're not going to see a Jayden that's 50%, that's 75%, that's 90%. You're going to see a 100% Jayden Daniels. And I want to see him get back to looking like the way he used to look like last year, right? The guy that was making impossible throws, was doing everything great, right? Because he didn't look like that the Giants game, the Packers game, right? He didn't look like that. So let's get back to that Jayden. And either way, listen, I think Jayden's going to have a great game tomorrow. Homecoming return. Going to have a lot of family there. It's going to be a really exciting game for Jayden Daniels. But I just want to give you the update that his mom said he's fine. Relax, right? His mom will be in attendance, I'm sure. And it's going to be fun for Jayden to see how he bounces back. And again, he's going to be 100%. Right? But if you look at the practice clips of him in the knee brace, it does look different. I think a lot of the times you're just going to have to make him, step back in the pocket. And sometimes he may have to take a sack instead of getting out there and running. He may have to take a sack. And I know I just said he's 100%, but he's going to be slower on the knee brace. You can see that. He's going to be slower on the knee brace. Sometimes he might have to just drop back and take a sack, right? If the pressure's really right there and there's no escape, right? He's still going to be able to run, but it's going to be hard with that knee brace. The clips look a little bit different. It doesn't look like the right Jayden, but still, his footwork is the same, right? And his ability to throw the football is the same. So nothing much changes there. Just the ability to scramble is a little bit different for Jayden. But let's go over this final injury report for the Washington Commanders. Talk about this. I'll talk about who's in and out because I know I've gotten a lot of questions about this. Noah Brown is actually going to be out tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you knew that. Noah Brown's going to be out tomorrow. He's not even a part of the team anymore. He just lives on the injury report. Count him. If you're a Commanders fan, count him out, right? Don't even mention him, right? Sam Cosmi with the knee injury, he's going to be out as well. Eyeing return for week 6 or 7. So, that's when he's going to eye his return. 21-day practice window open this week. So we'll see, right? Terry McLaurin, he's going to be out as well. I think Terry's going to be out next week. We kind of knew he wasn't going to play. I think Jayden can find other guys to throw to and make it work. But it certainly sucks not having Terry McLaurin out there. Hopefully he recovers quick on that quad injury. Duron Payne, he was added to the injury report, I believe, Thursday. And so he is fine. He's going to play. Dan Quinn said that every guy on here that is not already listed as out will play, and they will be at full strength. So Duron Payne at full strength. Dorrance Armstrong with an illness, nothing to worry about there. He's cured from his illness. John Bates, I already talked about him. His blocking ability is huge for this Commanders team. Nick Bellore, He had a quad injury. He's going to play. Percy Butler will play. Jayden Daniels will play. Ali Cajo will play. Mike Sammerstow, Deebo Samuel, and Colson Yankoff will all play in this game. So we're getting a lot of our guys back, and John Bates back is huge. Jayden Daniels back. Like, this is going to be, man, I think the more desperate team wins this football game. My score prediction for this game, let's just head right into that. My score prediction for this game is 27-24 Commanders. And I said, and you guys say I want to copy off people or anything like that. I said 27-24 Commanders. I said that in the season prediction video. You can go check that out. Right? So let's get to the keys to victory to win tomorrow's game, though. We have to protect Jayden Daniels, right? The Commanders' offensive line must perform significantly better to keep Daniels upright and avoid aggravating his previous injury, especially against a strong Chargers pass rush. Their pass rush is really good. It's been good. We have to be able to protect Jayden Daniels. We have to establish the run game and control time of possession. You have to control time of possession. It seems like in the games where you control that time of possession, you run the ball down your opponent's throat, you always win those games. We have to do that. Washington needs to get their run game going early, utilizing Daniels' rushing ability to stretch the field, right? We have to stretch the field with Daniels and create opportunities for both designed runs and scrambles. So if you see me looking down like this, I'm looking at my notes that I had yesterday, so that's just what I'm doing. Stretch the field. The Commanders should aim to attack the Chargers' defense vertically and horizontally to create space for their run game and for Daniels to operate effectively. We have to pass the ball, right? We have to run the ball and pass the ball. We have to do it all effectively. We just have to be really solid on the offensive side of the ball. Like, that's the keys, right? The defensive keys are we have to force a turnover. Turnovers can change this game so much. I mean, they're a world's difference in these type of games. You put Jayden back at his opponent's 30, after having a touchdown drive. Like, it would change so much to get a turnover. We have to pressure Justin Herbert as well. Washington's defense needs to be creative and aggressive in their pass rush to get after Herbert, as a strong pass rush can disrupt the Chargers' offense. We have to be able to get after Justin Herbert, right? The pressure was not there against Penix, and you saw, since there was no pressure against Penix last week, he was able to deliver the ball wherever he wanted. He was able to pass the ball wherever he wanted. Like, that's what it does when you don't have any pass rush. We have to be able to pressure Justin Herbert. We have to be able to stiffen the pass defense. That's the way I put it. An improved performance from the Commanders' pass defense is crucial in this game. Joe Witt Jr. said they will clean it up. So I need to see it be cleaned up to limit the impact of the Chargers' receiving threats. Quentin Johnston, I started him in both my fantasy leagues. No confidence in this pass defense, but we'll see what we got. I kind of feel like they will have a bounce back week, right? But that's just hoping. I don't know. But we also have to minimize turnovers. No turnovers for us. Can't have any turnovers for us. No turnovers for the Commanders, right? I don't want to see the Commanders turn the ball over this game. Again, it changes the game so much. I don't want to see turnovers for the Commanders. This game is a 2.5 point favorite for the Chargers. So the Chargers are favored by 2.5 points. It was actually 3.5 yesterday, so it's come down a point. So I think the Commanders win this game 27-24. I think the more desperate team comes out with the win. Yes, the Chargers want to win this after coming off a bad loss from the Giants, but they have a cushion. They can fall to 3-2. We cannot fall to 2-3 and expect to win this division. We have to win this game. It's a must-win game. So give me Commanders 27-24. Let me know your score prediction in the comment section below if you have not already done that. But this is a game where we get most of our players back. It's Jayden Daniels' homecoming return. It feels like the Commanders win this game. It feels like we go into LA and win this game. It just feels like we get that last year type vibe back. Man, I really hope we beat the Chargers. 80% of the world watching this game. It's going to be an insane football game. And I just think that this Commanders team's going to be ready, go in there and fight. And they did have practice yesterday. I mean, they had practice yesterday in LA. They're determined to go out there and beat this Chargers team. So listen, I just think that we have to minimize turnovers. Like I said, we have to get after Justin Herbert, and our pass defense has to be better. If our pass defense is what it was versus the Falcons, we don't stand a chance because Justin Herbert will look like Joe Montana, and we can't have that. But bottom line is, this is going to be a shootout. This is going to be probably one of the games of the year. I think that this is going to be a really interesting game for the Commanders. Let's get into my bold predictions for this game, though. I actually will stick, and I know I've done this almost every game this year. I'll stick with Trey Amos getting his first interception of his NFL career this Sunday versus the Los Angeles Chargers. He's always all around the field. He'll probably be on the best receiver in Quentin Johnston. I think that he will be able to get an interception this game. That's my defensive bold prediction for this game. My offensive bold prediction for this game, Jalen Lane touchdown. I think Jalen Lane scores a touchdown in this game. Is that a bold prediction? Yes, I think it is, because he has not been great on the receiving side this year. Would love for him to get a touchdown. Jayden's not going to have many options to throw to. We already talked about that. So he's going to have to throw to somebody. So Jalen Lane in the red zone, I think, is going to be pivotal. And we just need multiple wide receivers to step up. I think Jalen Lane scores in this game. I could also see like a strip sack, like maybe a Dorrance Armstrong first strip sack of the year. Right, I can see something like that. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. I can see something like that. But I just don't. The main thing, even if we don't get any turnovers, I just do not want to see this defense look as bad as it looked last Sunday. I don't want to see that. So whatever this defense has to do to stop the pass game, do it. Do it. Okay, and I don't care if you have to flip mid-game. I don't care if you have to put Marshawn Lattimore to safety mid-game. Right? I don't care if you have to bring Noah Benogany in mid-game. Throw Mikey outside. Whatever you have to do, do it to beat Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. Must-win game tomorrow for the Los Angeles Chargers. Make sure you join me for my stream tomorrow, my post-game stream tomorrow. That will be fun as always. Well, if we win, that will be fun. Join me probably starting at like 7, because the game starts at 4. So immediately after the game, I'll be having my post-game stream out. Make sure you join me for that. That'll be the next time I see you guys, unless any major injury updates come out. That's going to do it for me. Hail to the Washington Commanders, as always, and peace.